Today there are important updates from the Pokrovsk direction. Here, Ukrainian forces are expanding their control by securing more key positions to prevent the Russians in the encirclements from having any chance of survival. The last Russian hope in the form of elite reinforcements sent to the rescue is being shattered, with the Ukrainians having them firmly in their crossfire. The Russians are clinging to their final chance near Dobropillia, and their desperate plan is to push in fresh reinforcements and claw back Novotoretske, which currently lies in the grey zone where some houses are held by Ukrainian troops and the rest are dominated by Ukrainian drones. The Russians see this as their only way to reconnect with their trapped pockets, but the reality is harsh. Every approach is under Ukrainian fire control, every move is watched, and every soldier sent forward risks elimination before even reaching the front line. Despite some Russian presence in a trench fortification across Novotoretske, these remnants are unable to move outside due to relentless strikes. Ukrainian Commander-in-Chief Alexander Syrsky is monitoring the battle closely, visiting the Pokrovsk and Dobropillia sectors multiple times in recent days. He frequently gathers his corps commanders together to discuss and plan out the next steps, react to Russian movements, and ensure his forces on the ground have everything they need to accomplish their missions. The next Syrsky's operation puts the focus southwest of Volodymyrivka, with the goal of keeping Russian pockets cut off and unable to consolidate the grey zone. If we look at the topographic map, we will see that by advancing to the southeast and strengthening their positions here, Ukrainians will effectively seize control of the entire high ground. In turn, this would secure the flank of their clearing operation, making its way south, and deny the Russians any chance to counterattack from above. Notably, Syrsky commented that they have found a way to crush the enemy, with a special focus on the neutralization of the recently redeployed Russian 155th Marine Brigade, notorious for the Bucha massacre. Labeled as Putin's favorite brigade, it has been a focal point for Ukrainian attention wherever they are deployed, and the unit has been decimated and rebuilt at least 13 times due to heavy personnel losses, now once again facing determined Ukrainian retribution. The Russians' last hope is quickly unraveling, as geolocated footage shows Novotoretske crawling with Russian soldiers trying to slip through, but instead being cut down by swarms of Ukrainian FPV drones. Day and night, Ukrainian operators track even single infiltrators, striking them with ruthless efficiency. Those who manage to survive the drones face Ukrainians waiting in ambush, kept safe against Russian counterattacks from the high ground. On the southern edge of Novotoretske, 2 Ukrainian soldiers hidden in a ruined house let a group of 8 Russians approach. At the perfect moment, they opened fire, dropping 3 instantly and finishing the rest with grenade launchers, as FPV drones swooped in to complete the kill. Hours later, another assault group was annihilated as they tried to rush forward on motorcycles. Ukrainian footage also reveals heavy bomber octocopters being deployed. Once reconnaissance drones confirm an enemy group inside a building, the octocopter drops a powerful new munition that erases the entire structure in a thunderous blast. With such Ukrainian precision, Russia's last cards on this battlefield are being burned one by one. Every reinforcement convoy is intercepted, every attack is bled dry, and every attempt to shift the tide only swells the Russian casualty list. Overall, Ukraine is not easing the pressure near Dobropillia, as the Ukrainian High Command is monitoring events hour by hour, ensuring that Russian attempts to salvage their pockets only lead to greater losses. By tightening control over the flanks and pushing forward on their chosen terms, Ukrainian forces are closing the book on Russia's last hope in this sector. No matter how many reinforcements the Russian command throws into the fire, they will only fuel the meat grinder that this breakthrough attempt has become. The encircled Russians will remain trapped, with no salvation coming, as Ukrainian forces have not relented in their assaults. Lastly, our autumn sale ends in just 5 days. This is your last chance to unlock full access to our interactive map and exclusive strategic updates at a massive 50% discount. Starting at just $3.99, you will be able to watch uncensored combat footage that we use in every report, and more importantly, all our significant events analysis that go far beyond what we can include in our short daily videos. 10,000 people just like you have already joined and use our news map on a daily basis. If you wanted to support our efforts but haven't had the chance, now is the perfect time to jump in and make a real difference. So check out the link in the description to become an exclusive member of our community. I truly appreciate everyone who stepped up to join us. Your support means the world to us.